Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, distinguished Ministers of State, our General Secretary, the National Security Advisor, heads of institutions, party functionaries, our gallant traditional leaders. This morning, I seize this opportunity to welcome all of you, especially His Excellency the President and his entourage, to the Oxygen City of Ghana, and that is who. Your Excellency, this is the table of presentation. I'll take you to our motivation into the 2024 elections, the result, our 3-point agenda, major manifesto promises, district assemblies projects, GET fund, road projects, other project governance issues, special initiatives, government flagship programs, and then I'll conclude. However, my job has been made very simple because the sector ministers are here to do justice to many of the issues, so I'll brush over them. Your Excellency, before you go to any election, there must be 1 or 2 motivations. And the entire Volta region was motivated by your track records. So we chose experience over experiment. Number 2 was the manifesto of the NDC, which brought a lot of hope to the good people of this region. The third motivation is the fact that the Volta region gets significant development only when NDC is in office. That was a major motivation to us. So this is what we got out of the elections. We gave you 90.2% of the results. And then also 100% parliamentary seats. Mr. President, when you came to thank us, you made a very profound statement. Let's take just 1 minute to listen to what His Excellency the President said.
The Volta region has always been a beacon of support for the National Democratic Congress, my party, and indeed myself, and has been a stronghold for Ghana's democratic progress since 1992. Your immense contribution to the success of our party and my election as President of the Republic of Ghana is a testament to the strength of the bond that exists between us. We cannot talk about Ghana's progress without acknowledging the vital role that the Volta region has played in shaping the course of our history. However, we also acknowledge your challenges, years of neglect and alienation from the development of our country due to your political choices. But I stand here today to tell you that this narrative will change.
The narrative is changing. And indeed, the narrative is changing. Mr. President, so we came out with 3-point agenda for the region. You can call it the triple jump, hop, step, and jump. The first one is peace and security for the region. And in fact, our traditional authorities and the Regional Peace Council are helping us so that we maintain peace in order that Volta region can become the best investment destination for this country. The second one is building capacity of the municipal and district assemblies in order that they can also deliver on their core mandate including local economic development and job creation. And the last but not the least is the collaboration between ministries, departments, and agencies so that His Excellency the President's vision for the Volta region can be achieved within record time. And we are doing very well. As a regional coordinating council, we believe that one of the best things to do in terms of coordination is to collaborate. So these are the major manifesto promises, and the sector ministers are here to do justice to that. Flower market is one. We have the sea defense project, which is ongoing. The Minister for Works and Housing, in fact, Honorable Ablaji Fagomashi is very interested in this one. The President, so far, we have about 40% of the work done. This one, to the Honorable Minister for Transport is here to talk about it. The big push, the linguist for the big push, Honorable Agboja, is here. Once we have the king of the big push himself here, I will not do much. And then water issues, job textile, these are all major manifesto promises for the region. Now, let me take you to the district assemblies level, what we have done so far. In fact, under His Excellency President Mahama, 80% of the district assemblies common fund is going directly to the assemblies. The Honorable Local Government Minister is here to tell you more. But we can now use the common fund to solve common problems. So, the 18 district assemblies in the region have delivered 618 projects. 618 projects in total. In fact, the total is where my beautiful lady is, but I have the figures in my head. So, it's 618 projects. And these are the chief compounds. We have 52 of them. We have so far completed 36. 26 is currently ongoing. Boreholes, we have drilled 180. We have 180 boreholes, and 89 have been completed. And then we also have 91 ongoing currently and other projects that we've delivered. Actually, I have been at many of these places to commission this project or do soil cutting. Now, get fund projects. We have a total of 371 plus get fund projects currently going on in the region. In fact, we have 58 senior high and senior high technical schools in this region. And Mr. President, there is no single senior high school, public senior high school, of course, that has not benefited from the Get Fund project in the region. And these are the figures. Dining hall, 24. Dormitory block, 40. 6-unit classroom block, 15. Restrooms, that is sanitation facilities or sanitary facilities, 34. We have 12-unit classroom block, 12. 18-unit classroom block, 13. Administration block, 12. Staff bungalows, 59 of them we have delivered. And as I indicated for the roads, the linguist himself is here. And then the Honorable Minister for Health is also here to talk to you about this. And then Anyako has been there without water for 22 solid years. Today, we have delivered water to Anyako, Gunu, Seva, and its environs. 24-hour economic market. His Excellency the President yesterday did the soil cutting beautifully, and all the 18 districts are benefiting from the 24-hour economic market, which is going to do a lot to us. We have also trained 1,000 girls in ICT within the period, and so far 900 laptops have been provided for the 1 million codex program. Your Excellency, governance issues. Some departments are now decentralizing to the Volta region. And the National Signal Bureau is one. You came last year to commission the National Bureau block, and then the National Buffer Stock has also gotten an office. Then we have the National Pension Regulatory Authority regional office now. We also have the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency office, that is HEFRA, Ghana Investment Promotion Center, and many others have decentralized their offices to the region, which is giving a lot of employment, in addition to other infrastructure projects going on in the Volta region. Mr. President, we have also undertaken some special initiatives at the Regional Coordinating Council. One is the Water for All project. And the Water for All, we collaborated with the National Security Secretariat, NGOs and individuals, and we are drilling boreholes across the region. We have also initiated Volta Youth Development Fund to support young entrepreneurs in the region. And so far, we have about 500,000 Ghana cedis in the fund. And I've committed 10% of my salary to this fund so that we can support young entrepreneurs. I believe some of the beneficiaries are here. We have a board of trustees, and then the administrator, and the beneficiaries. Then we also have Volta Youth in Agriculture. When you came to celebrate the National Farmers Day with us, you saw them, we provided them, and then an industrial park at Adaklu, 1,500 acres of 24-hour economic industrial park, HEP, at Adaklu. In fact, Mr. President, when we met at Tema recently for the Tema Integrated Industrial Park, I whispered to you that we are also trying to replicate something in the Volta region to create jobs for our people. Mr. President, our flagship programs for the region. So far, the National Apprenticeship Program has benefited 1,758 people, including master craftsmen and apprentices in the region. And then the Jumawa has also benefited 332 people. That is the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. Then Kuko Kitikiti, which is also another flagship program, Koklo Visososo. And Mr. President, this particular initiative resonates with our traditional way of alleviating poverty. So the word Koklo means cleansing of poverty. Koklo, ko is poverty. So our forefathers, they were rearing these birds so that anytime they are in difficulties, they go to sell the birds or they eat it, then they overcome poverty. That is how come the name Koklo. Mr. President, national youth employment, under the several models they have, they've also given job to 3,379 young people in the region. Mr. President, these are some of the projects due for commissioning. And tomorrow, today, in the afternoon, you're going to commission the other one. Appreciation. Let me take the opportunity to thank your good service, Excellency the President, for the opportunity to serve the good people of this region. And then let me also thank our gallant traditional authorities for the collaboration, our MPs and appointees from the region. Thank all of you for the yeoman's job done. Akpenami, miaweva onyo.